Everybody, Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for our main event. 12 rounds in the heavyweight division between these two great warriors. He's ring walk. He just exudes confidence, carrying himself like a champion. Evander Holyfield's really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Hitman. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, Real Deal.
Right then, touch him up, well, let's go.
This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number one.
Teddy, what do you look for early on when you're analyzing a fight of two power punchers facing off against each other that gives you a clue as to which way this is going?
Who's doing the little things a little bit better? Who's using the jab? Who's controlling range? Hey, who's thinking better?
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Scoring with the right hand by the Hitman. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. A headshot blocked. Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Throws a counter punch there. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Teddy, if you could only pick out a few characteristics for a fighter and apply them to them, what would they be?
Well, I think first of all would be the ability to overcome and the ability to be dependable. Everyone looks at the neon things, the speed, the power, they're tangible. We feel comfortable with those things. We can grab onto those things. But what about the talent of somebody being able to make a choice, a hard choice, in a very dark place?
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Real Deal. Good combination. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. 10 clicks of the tuck. Gets rid of that effort. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive. the left hand. Well-placed counter punch by Real Deal. Well, he's going to hope that his vision holds up and isn't impaired because there's swelling now around his eye. Able to cover up that gut. Well-targeted counter punch by the hitman. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well-suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
On the mark, the counter punch by Real Deal. He has to be better defensively, Teddy. You can see the damage that his eye has taken. The swelling's getting really bad. How does he do that? How does he shore up that defense?
Well, first of all, he's got to stop moving that head. He's standing too straight up. If he gets a little head movement, a lot of those punches that are landing, they'll start going over the shoulder.
Good defensive guard now by Evander Holyfield. Well-placed counter punch by Real Deal. Super two-punch combo by Real Deal. Holyfield's a pro, but he's not a well-rounded pro because a better level of fighter would be committing to the body more here, wouldn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, well, first of all, he would recognize that that's where he's supposed to be going now that his opponent, you know, is taking off a little bit with those fast shoes. No better way to take those shoes off his feet than to go downstairs.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. And another one lands. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Good looking counterpunch. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Well-placed shot after landing there again. The Hitman's having a field day against his opponent. Now, if you're standing opposite him, you got to solve this, or else it's just going to snowball. It's going to go downhill quick. You're going to lose this fight.
No, you do, Joe. The conventional way, the standard way that everyone's used to seeing with a tall guy that's keeping range like this is you work your way in. But there's another way, too. Maybe you step out and you get him to give up his height, his range, invite him in a little bit, and then all of a sudden, bang, you slam the trap on him.
Halfway through round number 4. Good block there by the Hitman. Super two-punch combo by Real Deal. Holyfield blocks that punch. Holyfield with a block. What a good counterpunch by Real Deal. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Evander Holyfield. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. He returns the favor with an uppercut. 4th round now with its last 10 seconds.
This is some defense.
Here we are at the start of another round. A round that could simply add on to a new direction and a new course that this fight has taken. I really liked what he was able to do in that last round. Now, he's behind on the scorecards, but you get the sense that the momentum is starting to roll his way.
Well, you get the sense that it's starting to become his kind of fight now.
On the mark, the counterpunch by Real Deal. And just as we anticipated, toe-to-toe right from the start.
No introductions necessary.
Defense. More defense. Kick move. Kick move. Come on. Come on.
And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
You get the sense that they know no other way how to fight. They are going at it, back and forth, toe-to-toe, punch for punch. 90 seconds to go here in this round. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
There it is! Evander Holyfield's almost out of it there. He was stunned. The hitman's much better on the outside, much better when he has some space and he's at long range. So pushing off here, creating space is the right thing to do.
Keep your head moving.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top.
Move your head.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Evander Holyfield. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head.
Keep moving.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Last 10 seconds. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. End of the round there. He was able to stun his opponent. Teddy, when you're training a guy that's coming off a round where he just got to his man, what do you do? Do you say, hey, I saw that and here's how you did it? How do you approach that?
Well, you want to make sure you remind them exactly what you're talking about, how he set it up. Don't think about just a big punch that landed. Remember how you got to that point.
Keep the head moving.
Real deal's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. He's showing very good footwork. He's showing fine defensive movement here. But as for the opponent, how do you solve that?
Well, you got to make believe you're a football player. You got to make believe you're a linebacker in football. You go down the line with that running back. You don't go following him around the place. You make sure you move laterally. That's exactly what he's got to do. He's got to...
Oh, wow, what a turnaround. You never know what's going to happen in this game.
You're never supposed to take anything for granted, never assume anything. They tell you that in life. In the ring, you get taught that real fast.
He got caught by a big shot. Good scoring counterpunch by Real Deal. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Beautiful game plan there. Out from range and into the power.
Just the way he and his trainer drew it up on the chalkboard.
All-out war. Back and forth they go, trading blows halfway through this round.
Joe, I've been to smorgasbords where you can eat all you want. You can just keep going back to that buffet line. Well, this is where you get all the punches you could ever ask for.
Come on, head movement. Keep moving. Keep moving.
His opponent scored well, but so did he. Good block there by Real Deal.
Hands up. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Good looking counterpunch. Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his
Come on,
mind
side to side.
that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
Keep your hands up, all right? Keep your hands up.
Well, the ability to adapt, so important. Who can make the changes now as we're halfway through this scheduled 12-rounder? That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Evander Holyfield. A headshot blocked. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Well, it may be one of the most impressive characteristics and traits in all of boxing. We're seeing it on display here. He has an iron chin. Oh, Evander Holyfield. He goes down, and there is still plenty of time remaining in this round. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Halfway through the 7th round. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. That's a good block by the hitman. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Use your feet.
Final 10 seconds.
Off the rope, circle him. Keep working the jab.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intention.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Blocks that punch. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Evander Holyfield. Good block there by Real Deal. Not precise at all by Real Deal. Holyfield's trying to steady himself in this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, how much can really happen in those 60 seconds? How much of a benefit is it to a damaged fighter?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, physically, you have to revigorate the guy. You know, maybe massage the legs a little bit. Most importantly, get some ice on the back of his neck. You know, get that blood flow going a little bit. Make sure that you revive him a little bit. Get him back to feeling like he's ready to go out there.
Holyfield blocks that punch. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Good block by Real Deal. Good defense, just covering up down low.
Keep your hands up. Back to the body.
Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. And now another left.
Look, stand straight up. Move that body. Move that body.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Real Deal.
He has reached that point in the fight where his only chance is to cash in and hit lotto here. He needs that grand slam, that big knockout punch, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he doesn't have a pen in his hand where he can fill out the numbers, but he does have a couple fists. And what he's going to have to do is find a specific place to aim a shot. Look for one moment, one spot.
Able to counter that attack. And there he counters back against his opponent. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Evander Holyfield.
You need to keep your head moving.
So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counterpunch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
The hitman strategy coming in was to land a lot of jabs. Teddy, you got to grade him out with an A here.
Maybe even an A+, Joe. That plus is the right hand. Once the jab has been there, bang, the right hand came just when it was supposed to. Give him an A+.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Evander Holyfield's night is now starting to snowball downhill on him. Things haven't been going well. He's taken some big shots, and he's behind on the scorecards.
Right now, he needs to look for a trick. A little bit of a spot. He's not going to win the fight with his jab. It's too late for that. He's not going to win it by putting punches together to the body on the inside. He needs to find a way to land a big shot. And I think it can happen. It can happen with a left hook when his opponent throws that uppercut. Maybe just time him and catch him with that perfect shot.
End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action. The kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Able to get rid of that one. Blocks the headshot. Good defense, just covering up down low. And a sharp counter punch by the hitman. Fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Evander Holyfield. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. How about a return to sender with the left hand? There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Strike after catching one by Evander Holyfield. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. No, Teddy, it just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecard.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
The exchange was something special. Nice block by the hitman. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. Devastating blow by Real Deal. Good way to protect the midsection. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Evander Holyfield. Digs in with a good, solid uppercut after taking one. Gets rid of that body shot. Trying to go downstairs, but off target.
this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a nonstop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
And this is the final round. 12 rounds going at you. And this is the final round. Round number 12 coming at you. Smart counterpunch by Real Deal. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Good job protecting himself. The Hitman's trying to create some space between him and his opponent. You know he wants to fight on the inside. He cannot be smothered. Counterpunch. Holyfield with a block. Send it up to the ring at the end of this fight to hear what the judges had to say.
Tonight, the judges have reached a unanimous decision. Your winner, the Hitman.
The Hitman's your winner by unanimous decision tonight.
I'm not so sure it was unanimous. I had it a little bit close. I had a split decision, but had the same man winning.
All three judges in agreement here ringside. It was a good one indeed. And for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time at the fights.